Hey everybody, Platinator here and welcome back to the channel with Final Fantasy VI. Final Fantasy VI is one of those games that was probably the best in the SNES, the Super Nintendo. It probably for a lot of people, even the other day I was talking with my best friend, I was telling him about I was doing these, I was platining all these Final Fantasy Pixel remasters, and some random stranger just go like, what this six is the best. Like, yeah, dude, I haven't got it there. Yeah, so yeah. So I just got the conversation there. I'll be honest, I should have started the conversation. Maybe I would have made a friend related to Final Fantasy. But yeah, just some random stranger out of nowhere, like, Final Fantasy 6 is the best. 7 is the best for me, but I think it's because I started. It's like Doctor Who. The Doctor that you start with is the best. So, yeah. But Final Fantasy VI is regarded as one of the best. Yes, I've played this game. I've tried to use this game in the emulator in the original. I've tried to use an emulator for Nintendo DS because there's like a remaster for Nintendo 3DS. I played on my phone, on an emulator on my phone. Uh, I I think I remember reaching the Phantom Train part, but then I don't remember much else. But yeah, I did play this game. Regarding the trophies of this game, 37 trophies, a lot of hidden trophies that are story related. Magicite. Magicite is like summons, so all the Magicite, so all the summons. Master Mechanist, acquire all the tool commands, acquire Blitz. Okay, there's a lot of, okay, collector stuff. Learn 20 enemy techniques, so that's like, yeah, Blue Mage. Master of the Wind, use the leap command on, okay, this is one an item of auction, Ted Calvino, Calvino fights, level 50, okay, then we got the 100 monsters, the bestiary, okay, so the 9 normal trophies from all these runs. Um, yeah, treasure item, yeah, that basically, there are some new stuff. I haven't seen the guide for this one, so, but I'm gonna assume we're gonna need a guide because of the field research and the bestiary. Because I do know that there's a point in the game that well, spoilers for I don't know, 20-year-old game, 30-year-old game. No, it's for the 30. We're at 2023. Uh, Basically, the bad guy wins at a certain part and the world changes. So I'm pretty sure that monsters will change locations and stuff like that. So, yeah, guys, there's only one thing to say. Let's go. Let's play this game. Let's go. And as always, we start with the easiest one, Mystifying Woman. This is a story-related trophy. You're gonna hear me say a lot that story-related, so don't take a shot every time I say that. Or you don't, or you won't make it to the end of the video, I guess. But anyway, yeah, this is when you start the game. Terra is under control of the Empire, and she's no longer under the control of the Empire. But we don't know who she is. She's a mystery, so mystifying. That's how it goes. Thrifty Spender. This is, well, that trophy that we've been getting all along all of these games. You get a certain amount of money, of skill, and you know, with the cheats you can get this trophy very easily. But even if you don't use those cheats, you'll end up getting the trophy like naturally. You won't have to grind this one. And this game has a lot of trophies to grind, I'm telling you now. There is a lot of trophies to grind on this one. Apprentice Warrior, defeat 100 enemies. I feel like I defeated hundreds of thousands of enemies in this game because there was a lot of grinding, and yeah, I didn't use the no encounter that much, to be honest. In some occasions, yes, but yeah, I killed a lot of. So naturally, this one is gonna pop, and the sequence for this one is gonna pop as well. Rookie Treasure Hunter. This is when you collect 10% of all the treasures in the game. This is missable, so be sure to use a guide because there are a lot of trophies. And if you know this game, if you played this game before and you're just curious about the trophies, you know how this goes. There's a new world, there's a different world, the world of ruin, and some treasures don't continue on that section. so some places are not reachable. Prevailing Hope. This is another story-related trophy. This is when you team up. Oh, it's been a while. I'll explain what happened when we did the last part of the video, as always, where we check the trophies. But yeah, this is you join the rebels. I think that's the what they call. So Prevailing Hope. Yeah, this is finishing like chapter 1 of the game, and you're escaping. It's really interesting. The story starts to pick up a lot. Then field research, basic. When you face 10% of the bestiary. The bestiary is composed of 300 and almost 350 enemies or something like that. And yeah, so that's a lot of enemies. Again, a lot of them are missable, so be sure to use the guide to do this game. And there you go. That's easy peasy with that trophy. Smart Saver. Continuing the Thrifty Spender, you'll get this one naturally is when you get, I want to say 100,000 gil. What is it, 500 gil? I don't remember how much gil, to be honest. But you need to save a lot of money. You don't even need to count. It's gonna happen. Again, naturally, like the previous one, this one, and the next one will happen. So there you go, Smart Saver. That's another trophy for the list. Then we're gonna go to that's what's the next one. Defend the Esper. This is a story-related trophy. So when you team up with the rebels, I think it's rebels, your team actually spreads, which is one of the unique things of this game that a lot of games didn't do, at least this hard in the Final Fantasy, is that the teams they separate and you follow 3 different branches. And when you finish all the 3 different branches, you go to the first city and you have to defend Terra. Imparted power. This is, well, after defending the Esper, the Terra goes a little bit berserk, and you find her in a very sleazy city. And then you found out about Espers, which are the summons in this game. And when you get the power of the Espers, you get imparted power, which is a very nice ability. And this game is very summon heavy, to be honest. Another story-related trophy, taking off. You'll reach the opera and Cells will pretend to be an opera singer, and she's kidnapped, and you chase the kidnappee. Yeah, is that a word? I think it's a word. And he end up joining you, but yeah, you have access to an airship now, and yeah, it opens up the world a lot, and it's taking off. That's the name of the trophy. Oh look, Imperials. Then the next one is Binding Battle. This is something that I've only seen in this game, and the other one was Final Fantasy IX. There is an auction house, and you have to win an item on the auction house. In this case, we're doing Magicite because there is a Magicite trophy that we'll talk a little bit at the end. But yes, Binding Battle. You have to win the auction audition, and that's basically it's very easy to do. Next, Magicite Collector. So we're still in the auction house. They have 2 Magicites, and when you get, I'm gonna say half, I don't remember how many, to be honest. I should have done a lot of research, but you'll understand why I'm saying I don't know, I don't remember. I'll explain everything at the end. But yes, when you get a certain amount of Magicite, you will get this trophy. I think it's 50%. It's not 10% by this time. But anyway, then money bags. This is when you get, I don't know, 1 million guild? I don't know how many guilds. I honestly don't even remember. But who's counting when you have to cheat and you get 4 times the money? Even without the cheats, once more, you wouldn't miss this trophy. And no way, no how you would miss this trophy, because it's a free trophy basically. It's like the first trophy in the game. You always get it's easy and it's free. Steps towards peace. Story-related trophy. The Emperor decides that he's doing wrong. And he wants to make peace with the rebels, finish up the war. And yeah, this is us in the Imperial City having a talk. Well, after the talk with the Emperor, to do steps toward peace so we can stop the war. You see, the war is over. That was the objective, but of course, it's never like that. A veteran treasure hunter is when you guessed it, you've seen it in the image, 50% of all the treasures in the game. Again, this one I wouldn't say this is missable, but the last one, the 100% definitely is. So yeah, be sure again to use a guide to get the veteran treasure hunter, and as well the hidden items, the item detector one, because that one's really hard, and that one needs to be only 100%. Experienced warrior, we kill 1000 enemies. At this time, I don't even know, but I'm kind of strong, but I'll get way stronger because I found a very nice grinding spot. So we get a lot of levels there with the growth pack in the future. So yeah, but the game was going quite easy, as well with the 4 times uh, experience that you can get from the aids. This is the worst trophy I ever done. Master Gambler. Basically, you need to use Stetzer's ability to gamble and get the Joker's death. But I'll talk about this in like at the end. But basically, you have to use Stetzer's ability, and you have to get all sevens to do the instant death on the enemies. But again, I'll talk about this in the end because I don't have any hair, but I still lost hair because of that damn trophy. And of the world. I mentioned there's the world that's destroyed. This is one unique thing in this game because Kefka wins. You don't usually see this in Final Fantasy games. Kefka wins and he destroys the world. But he didn't kill, well, the main characters. So yeah, the main characters survive, and it's the end of the world. Everything is destroyed, and you need to well, you need to save the world now. Looking for Friends Part One. After you get separated by Kefka from your friends. You start the cells like we saw in the previous trophy, and we go around the world trying to collect friends. This is when you get I'm gonna say 3 friends. No, 1 friend, because this is the first one we get. Yeah, when you get the first friend, when you find one, and we find Sabin in the city. Then field research advanced. Again, by the image and from all the trophies that we've done all over these Final Fantasies, you know what it is. It's 50% of the bestiary. Again, you need to do it with the guide, because a lot of enemies, 300 and I know it's 350 at least, 350 are almost there. I should have paid more attention, not gonna lie. But yeah, this is after we face the boss and we get that trophy quite easily. Then Legendary Warrior, when you kill 2000 enemies. Again, I don't know what I was doing here, but I was probably looking for monsters for the bestiary. I was probably doing that. Oh yeah, I was. And spoilers, the enemy is not even here on this floor. It's on a different floor, right at the start. I don't know how I missed that one, but yeah, I was looking for monsters for the bestiary. That's why I say I grinded a lot. I did grind a lot. So anyway, Seasoned Hero. This is when you reach level 50 with at least one character. Again, it will come very, very naturally because you have the aids. Because I don't think young people will have the patience to play this game as the original. And I'm too old to play as the original because I got other stuff to do. Ain't nobody got time for this, like to play on the normal mode. So yeah, that's basically it. Then, looking for friends part 2. This is when you find 5 friends. Yeah, I'm gonna say 5 friends. This is you going exploring the world, collecting your old teammates to get the band get back together and to defeat Kefka. And yeah, in this case we get Cyan here. And why are we doing these first? Because there's a lot of trophies related with characters, and well, basically, this one's fun, and you need to get the characters before doing the trophies. But basically, you will find this trophy here. There is a Coliseum. You have to beat the Coliseum 10 times. And it might sound easy because you overpower a character and there you go. But no, your character plays by itself. So sometimes you won't do the best attack. And but yeah, you have to win 10 battles to get Coliseum champion. It was annoying. I'm not gonna lie, it was really annoying this one as well. Looking for Friends Part 3. This is when you get 10 of your friends and you get this trophy. But this is basically all the characters that you've been with until this point in the game. There are two secret ones that you can get after this part, and the Go-Go, which is, I don't know, I didn't even use them, so, but yeah. Looking for Friends Part 3. I'm gonna say it's story related because you need all of them to do things in the end. Master Monk. So you have Sabin, and well, he levels up and he learns new techniques. The last technique, which is the one that we just got, the Phantom something, it's supposed to be learned by his former master. For some reason, I got it. You see, Phantom Rush. For some reason, I got it while I was leveling up. So I don't know if it's like this, because you might not find the master, I guess. So yeah, Master Samurai. You have Cyan, or how you want to call it. Um, you go to his old castle where his family died, where his countrymen all died, and he starts having a dream. He's captured by some spirits, and you release him. And when he's released from this dream, well, he's dreaming of his family, and his mind goes to ease because he realizes that the family dying wasn't his fault, and his mind clears, and he learns all of his abilities as a samurai. Then item detector. This is the item, the trophy I was telling you about, that you'll need a guide as well. There are several items hidden in the full game, in the world map, and you need to get them. And there is no sign, because you see that bucket over there? There's nothing saying there's an item there, but I had to use the guides to get the item detectors to get that trophy. And when you get all of them, the trophy will pop, and it should pop on that place if you follow a guide. Master Mechanic. Uh, Edge, the king. Yeah, it's Edge, right? I don't remember. But he has tools, which is his special attacks. And when you collect all of his tools, let's call him the king. When you collect all the tools for the king, you will get the Master Mechanic or Mechanist. Yeah, Master Mechanist. It's really hard for me to say that word, okay? So yeah, Master of the Wild. You'll get a character with the green hair, with Gru. I'm gonna call him Gru. I don't remember the name. Gao. Sorry, Gao. See, I don't know what's wrong. I'm getting old. I don't remember stuff. You have to learn 50 enemy abilities. For this, you need to make him jump. The battle ends, and then you defeat enemies. And when Gao comes back, for some reason, he has the abilities. I didn't overthink it, so I don't care. Adventurous Wayfarer. This is when you visit all the areas in the game, and this is us reaching Kefka Tower, which is the last place that we had to visit. And yeah, basically this is missable because again, some places disappear when the world changes. So again, it's very important to use a guide, but I found that this game it's easier because on the world map it shows where the enemies are. Magicite Completionist. This is when you get all the summons in the game. It's very missable, very missable. Especially this last one where you have to defeat 8 dragons to unlock the last Magicite. For some reason, there was a spot missing on my Magicite list, but I don't know what happened. But I got the trophy. That's all I want. So follow a guide to get all the Magicites. Then Master Blue Mage. Master Blue Mage. So you have the struggle, which I found it a very interesting character. Not gonna lie, I really like the character. You have to learn 20 enemy abilities to get the trophy. There are more than 20. There are more than 20. So, but use a guide anyway, because you don't know which enemies have the abilities. And to make your life easier, just use a guide and get 20 of those abilities. Then we will get Legendary Treasure Hunter when you collect 100% of all the trophies in the game. Highly missable. If you miss one trophy, you miss if you miss one chest, you'll miss this trophy. And you see, I'm looking for it, and it's right over there, hidden. No way to know there's a chest there. So Square Soft at the time, because it was Square Soft, not Square Enix, was very, very tricky, but yeah, they hit trophies. Field Research Professional, one of the last trophies that we get, because the boss counts, and for some reason they changed this in the middle of the games, where well, when you have to finish the credits to get the trophy. On the first ones, you'd get the trophy right after you defeated the enemy, if I remember it well. But anyway, there you go. Field Research Professional. Use a guide for that one. Then Breath of New Life. This is when you defeat Kefka. A really hard battle. I was really overpowered 90s and I almost died. Um, but well, because I wasn't paying attention, it was on ballot battle. Jeez. I know how to speak, I swear. But yeah, I almost died. It was a really intense fight. A lot of this is not my final form yet. This stuff, and yeah, you go with the last one, Master of Six. That is the Final Fantasy Pixel Collection trophies. We got all of them. It's trophy 163, and let's see if I can time this well. And here you go, boom, Master of Six. And there you go, Final Fantasy VI is done. 39 hours, but I'm gonna admit, about 20 hours the game was on, I wasn't doing it. I was doing other stuff. So yeah, it's not that long. I swear it's not that long, but it is the longest of the Final Fantasies. Like even the newest ones, well, let's not put the online ones, of course, but it's a very long game. By the end, I'm gonna explain first of all. First trophy was 8th of August, and the last trophy was 10th of September. Almost 1 month to do the trophy. Again, it's not that the game is that hard or that long. It is a long game, but it's not that long. I'm gonna blame FIFA and the 84 and 85 repeatable packs. So if I have someone that follows me on my FIFA channel, they'll probably know exactly what I was saying. For those, trust me, it's something very addictive. And I was addicted to opening packs on FIFA, and I would only do that, nothing else. We already talked about trophies. They're fairly simple. I'm just gonna go with the last one, the one that I said I was gonna talk. Uh, yeah, the what is it? Master Monk, Samurai, Gambler. Yes, Master Gambler. Okay, so Seltzer has an ability, which are slots, which will give a different type of attack. The best way for you guys, if you follow Final Fantasy, it's the limit break from Kate Sith in Final Fantasy VII. Okay, so far so good. I learned how to time the slots so that I would get 777. I wouldn't have, like, I would go with my controller, like pause, 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 and I would time it so that I would put number 7. But because the RNG didn't want me to get 777, I swear to you, the game was mocking me because I would time the press of the button perfectly and I would either pass it over or go under. I'm not joking when I spent about 3 hours to get this trophy and I quit. I was like, no, I'm going to continue the story. I'll figure this out later. Because from what I read is the higher the level you are, the easier it will be to get that 777. Okay? But then, you know that this game has auto battle. And I decided to give a go with the auto battle because it works like that. And the chances of you getting the death animation attack, it's actually higher on the auto battle. Basically, you go facing the weak enemy, put everyone on defend except Seltzer, and you go auto battle slots. Done. Thing is, it's gonna get that death animation, but that death attack has two sides of the same coin. It can instantly kill the team, the enemy, but it can also kill your team. And the programming of the game is there is a higher percentage of killing. I think it's like 90% of killing the team instead of the enemy. So literally, I was dying from my own attack. I died a lot, and I was like, look, like you say in Portugal, just shoot the ball to the front and keep going, keep playing, game on, something like that. It sounds better in Portuguese, trust me. And yeah, I just went, and it happened naturally. But it happened naturally because again, 3 hours me trying with the buttons. I don't know how many more hours, probably 3 more hours trying with the auto battle. And this is the most infuriating trophy I had, okay, in all of this Final Fantasy completionist. And it's not because it's hard. It's because the RNG is highly, highly, highly against the player, and that's the biggest problem. The Master Blue Mage, like I mentioned before, Master of the Wild, it's you'll have to go to a specific area where there are like most all of the enemies in the game are on that area. I don't know why, and basically you just make them leap. You make him leap, and then you kill enemies. And when he comes back with the enemy abilities learned. I don't know why, but whatever. And yeah, the other trophies are completely easy. Bought the game. I do understand why it is rated as one of the best Final Fantasies ever, but I don't know if it's because I was a bit distracted. But at the end of the game, I was impatient to finish the game. I think it might have been a tad bit too long, at least for me. But I was using aids, I was using aids. But yeah, it's a really good game. This Pixel Collection is a must play, and yeah, it's gonna be trophy 163. Guys, I will see you with the next one. I have some idea of what I'm gonna play, but it's gonna be something different from an RPG. Well, at least this classical RPG, because I love RPGs, but it might be a different take. So, guys, I will see you on the next one. Please leave a like, a comment, hit the bell icon, all those good things that make us grow. Sub button over there. Over there, my latest video that should be Final Fantasy V. And over there, my Fugu87 channel, where I will start posting EAFC, or probably I'm already posting because I don't know when I'm going to post this. Bye.